Our top story here, though, this Monday morning, it is an historic day for same-sex couples in California. Couples will be able to legally marry for the first time as early as today. Starting at 5:01 tonight, county clerks in California will be able to legally perform ceremonies and issue licenses to same-sex couples. And many county clerks say they plan to stay past 5 o'clock to do just that. But don't expect that to happen here in Kern County. Local county clerk Ann Barnett has decided to stop performing all marriage ceremonies, gay or straight. Critics say it's a religious move to get out of having to perform same-sex marriages, but Barnett says it's because of a financial crunch and security concerns.
For most couples about to get married, the day is full of joy and anxiety, but it's a little different for same-sex couples about to walk down the aisle. Most brides don't have a care in the world on their wedding day. But for other couples, one of the happiest days has a potential to turn into one of the ugliest.
I hope those protesters understand that these are weddings. Just like we don't go and protest their weddings just because we can't have one, and we wish we could, and that would be a good protest. It's like the people who are against the war protesting funerals. I mean, some things are off limits.
Tracy Waddell is marrying Sylvia Sims, her partner of more than 25 years, on Tuesday. Tracy, a teacher in Shafter, and Sylvia, a retired teacher, share a love of music. Oh, yes, we're not alone, not alone. Though Tracy is concerned about the big day, she says she's not concerned about how her students will react.
And I had a lot of students come up and, when there weren't other kids around and say, hey, Miss Waddell, I got your back, you're okay with me. And it was amazing that there's so many kids did that.
Tracy doesn't talk about her sexuality with her students. They found out in the newspaper. Tracy and Sylvia were one of hundreds of gay couples who exchanged vows in San Francisco years ago. But they say their status as domestic partners isn't enough.
It's a big problem when we leave California. We're strangers. We're political strangers. We're legal strangers. If we go to Ohio, where her sister lives, and if we get into a car accident, we won't be able to help each other.
Though the two will soon have the marriage license in their hands, they know things could soon change.
What hangs over your head is the ballot initiative in November, Prop 22 was a big, huge... it's like a dagger in your heart when you know your friends, the people you love, have voted against you having the same rights that they have.
No matter how this battle ends, Tracy and Sylvia's future is already set in stone.
Because it is forever, no matter what the courts say.
The Bakersfield Police Department says officers will be standing by today and tomorrow as protesters are expected to rally outside the county clerk's office. As of tonight, same-sex couples can legally get married here in California. San Francisco's mayor will preside over one of the first gay weddings. At 5:01 tonight, county clerks around the state will be able to legally perform ceremonies and issue licenses to gay couples. And many county clerks say they plan to stay past 5 o'clock tonight to do just that. But don't expect that to happen here in Kern County. Local county clerk Ann Barnett has decided to stop performing all marriage ceremonies, gay or straight.
Local pastor and activist Chad Vegas preached the role of masculinity and father-daughter relationships as part of his Father's Day sermon Sunday. Vegas sent a letter to county supervisors last week saying he would work to get them out of office if they supported gay marriage.
It's masculine to love and be kind to your enemies. Your children and wife need to see your love for the lost.
Vegas says he didn't directly talk about gay marriage during his sermon at Sovereign Grace Community Church yesterday, but he says that it's cultural irony. The county celebrated, and the country that is, celebrated Father's Day and then allowed gay marriage to happen in California since gay couples can't produce children. After the service, Vegas talked about his plans for tomorrow when several gay couples plan to get married near the county administrative building.
I'll be working on Tuesday, probably writing a sermon, preparing, praying, reading my Bible. Will I be out in front of some place where gay marriages might be happening? No, I don't intend to be currently.
Vegas says county supervisors should support County Clerk Ann Barnett's decision to stop performing those wedding ceremonies as of Friday.
Today, California becomes only the second state in the nation to legalize gay marriage. and thousands of same-sex couples from across the state and all over the country are planning weddings. At 5:01 tonight, same-sex marriage in the state of California becomes legal. This comes 1 month after a controversial court decision that overturned a voter-approved proposition. However, California voters may approve a ballot initiative in November that would legally define marriage as a union between a man and a woman.
Well, ABC 23 News spoke with one same-sex couple over the weekend that's excited to finally have the chance to get hitched. Shelby Himes and Amelia Cravens plan to get a marriage license on Tuesday, along with at least a dozen other same-sex couples. The pair have already entered into a domestic partnership, but they say they're happy to finally have what they call equality. While they say it's time for a change on a national level, not everyone agrees, including local pastor and current high school district trustee Chad Vegas.
Well, I think Ann Barnett's doing the right thing within the law, and I support her.
You live every day with, people that are gay or lesbian, and you don't know it because they're no different. And to imagine that they should have less rights is ridiculous.
Vegas has come under fire from local opposition groups for writing an email allegedly threatening supervisors if they didn't introduce an ordinance against the weddings.
While city halls across the state are busy preparing for the influx of marriages, civil ceremonies will not take place at the county clerk's office in Kern County. The decision by County Clerk Ann Barnett has provoked controversy all across the state. Same-sex marriage advocates say Barnett's decision is based on her religious beliefs, but she says her office can no longer shoulder the costs. The clerk's office released financial data on Friday, claiming the department lost more than $18,000 on wedding ceremonies in 2007.
Gay couples in California will legally be allowed to marry starting this evening. Gay marriage becomes legal at 5:01 p.m. in keeping with last month's decision by the California Supreme Court. But here at home, the controversy continues over the rights for gays to say I do in Kern County. Auditor-Controller Ann Barnett announced no more wedding ceremonies after the state Supreme Court ruled to allow same-sex marriage. Starting tomorrow, the county clerk's office will issue licenses to all couples, gay or straight, who want to marry, but the office will not perform any more marriage ceremonies. Barnett claims it's a matter of tight space, tight budgets, and security in her department.